Over 100 years ago, a handful of veterans from the Spanish-American War came together in places like a tailor shop in Columbus, Ohio. At the time, America had no medical care, no pensions for its returning warriors. Folks could raise their voice, but Washington didn't listen. So these men banded together and started a movement. They cared for each other and made the case for their rights. They founded local organizations all across this country. In 1915, there were 5,000 members. Today, the VFW has nearly 2 million members. The veterans of foreign wars represents the very best of America. The courage to fight for our country abroad and coming together at home for a cause. Oliver Wendell Holmes once remarked that to fight out a war, you must believe something and want something with all your might. The Americans who fight today believe in this country deeply. They believe in this country with all their might. And no matter how many you meet or how many stories of heroism you hear, every encounter reminds you that they are truly special, that all of you in the audience are truly special, that through your service, you've lived out the ideals that stir so many of us as Americans: pride and duty and sacrifice. Some of the most inspiring are those you meet in places like Walter Reed Medical Center. Young men and women who may have lost a limb or even their ability to take care of themselves, but will never lose the pride they feel for serving their country. They're not interested in self-pity, but yearn to move forward with their lives. Some of them want to get back on the battlefield. And it's this classically American optimism that makes you realize the quality of persons that we have serving in the United States Armed Forces. I know all of us don't agree on everything. I've heard those of you who disagree with me. I want you to know that I respect the views of all who come to this hall today. I will always listen to them as a candidate, and I will always listen to you as president. And I will be clear that whatever disagreements we have on policy, there will be no daylight between us when it comes to honoring the men and women who serve and keeping faith with our veterans. This is not a partisan issue. This is not a Democratic or Republican issue. It's not a red state or a blue state issue. This is an American issue. It is a moral obligation. This must be a beachhead for bringing our country together.